When we think of Turkey, we often think of Islam, the chief religion. However, long before the birth of the Prophet, the Christian missionaries were preaching throughout southern Anatolia, looking for potential converts. The Apostle Paul himself wrote several letters to congregations in Asia Minor, such as Ephesus and Lystra, encouraging them. Today, I have heard that there is some cool monastery up in the mountains of Trabzon, so we're gonna go explore and look for it, and look for the fascinating history of Christianity here in northern Anatolia. Join me. Baklava. Ice cream! Is this still Turkey? Where am I? We continue our great Turkish road trip in Trabzon, in the northern coast of Turkey by the beautiful Black Sea. All of this coastline is incredibly lush and green, from Samsun to Batumi and further north into Russia. The city itself is fairly quiet, with a beautiful fortress overlooking the coast. The people of Trabzon are huge football fans, and with very little nightlife available, football is the main reason to celebrate. Did I mention they love football? Friends, this is the Hagia Sophia of Trabzon. This church turned into a mosque by Mehmet II, the conqueror when he came to northern Anatolia. It suffered the same fate as the Hagia Sophia of Istanbul, which it used to be a church, then it turned into a mosque, then it turned into a museum, and then it's a mosque again. These are some of the most impressive Christian murals I have ever seen, although some of them are defaced after the Muslims came and took it over, but you can still see so much detail. Look, these are the seraphim, six-winged angels, just like the ones in Hagia Sophia. We see several biblical scenes, such as Jesus giving bread to his disciples. And these are the old Byzantine floors right here. When it's prayer time, all these carpets are rolled over and they're covered up, but for now we can see them and appreciate them. Very beautiful mosaics here. We now head from Trabzon to Sumela, stopping briefly to see a traditional dance. These are the Laz people, an ethnic group native to this coastal region. Their language is closely related to Georgian, but is now endangered after the introduction of Turkish. Christian tradition states that Andrew the Apostle was the first to bring Christianity to Trebizond in the 1st century. 400 years later, the Laz people adopted the religion en masse under King Gubazes I. We are about to see that Christian legacy in stone. Welcome to Sumela Monastery. The place is a bit noisy because there's some renovations going on, but I'll show you inside because it's super amazing. Every corner of the Sumela Monastery is covered in beautiful frescoes, although sadly, the ones close to the floor have been severely damaged by vandalism. The monastery sits off the side of a cliff, at the altitude of 1,200 meters, looking over the beautiful Altındere National Park. Tradition tells us that this monastery used to house the Panagia Gorgoepekos, an icon of Theotokos, the god-bearer, said to have been painted by the gospel writer Luke himself. Although this icon has been lost to time, we can still appreciate a fresco of Theotokos and of Jesus Christ overlooking the main hall.
Next, we head down to the valley of Usungol.
For our last destination on our trip, we are here in Usungol, a beautiful picturesque village in the mountains of Turkey. Usungol means long lake. Very fitting because it's...
A very long lake.
It is a very long lake. But with a beautiful mosque and the beautiful mountains in the back, it's a destination you cannot miss if you are in northern Turkey, close to Trabzon. Thank you for coming with me in my adventure through northern Turkey. I hope you can visit one day. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to come with more adventures. See you on the next one. Take care.